Yes.
And guys, like sometimes when the person have a super good, this is different situation. But when a guy have a super good control here, and you figure out you cannot escape from here, what I do, and I like to fall to my side like this, and break the grip from here, like a kind of full lock, because I be able to use my legs to break this grip in the collar. Then I can drag his leg and start to go up, you know. But this is a different situation. But this is what I doing when I cannot escape from the biceps. I'm not gonna stay here if I cannot escape. Let's say I figured out I cannot escape, I cannot like move right here, I'm gonna step and I lean sideways. Because right now my hook avoid him get on top. He's not gonna attack me anyway. And I be able to extend my back and use my lower back and my back to break this grip. Make sense? When I break this grip, I be able to clear, because right here when I put my back in the match, even if the guy have a long legs, he's not gonna follow me. Make sense? When I put my back in the match, I be able to drag, look. I drag his leg, then I be able to get on top. Then from here I can do long step again. You guys understand?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. This is what I do if I get stuck there. I always fall sideways, like a full lock position, okay? To be able to use my lower back to break the grip. Okay, it's the same situation when the guy break my paw. Let's say I'm here, and I'm not gonna be able to posture up. I'm feeling the guy have a super good control like this. I'm not gonna stay here because I know he's gonna attack me, right? Like he's breaking my posture already. I step in his hips and I lean sideways to defend myself. Okay, again, the first thing I'm gonna try to do is defend myself, right? Then from here, even if the guy's super strong, I'm gonna start to use my legs to push him, look. And I break the grip and grab it off. So look. Make sense? Then I close my elbow, boom, drag the leg. When I drag the leg, I have a nice control. Then I can get on top. Then it's about like a technical stand-up. Post your elbow in the match, get on top. When you go on top, you're gonna have trap the leg like this. You're gonna have the leg trapped. Then it's hard to stabilize the regular leg drag because the person already have sideways, but I have the perfect angle to do the long step. You guys see the angle here? Look, that side is free, I can do that. Okay? You guys wanna drill in that situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So, same situation, okay? The person have the collar and the sleeve, okay? And the person break her paws. You figure out you cannot move, okay? Keep the grip, close your elbow and squeeze, okay? Make sure you grab here. When you lean, your heel go to the hips and you lean sideways. Make sure you don't let your leg go down. Hook the knee, okay? Now, use your legs to push in to break the grip in the collar. Let it go the collar, lean to break the grip in the collar. When you break the grip in the collar, you guys gonna lay down your back, okay? Keep it push, and this grip, cup grip here, look. My grip go here. So it's gonna have my sleeve. I'm gonna pull my elbow to my lap, here, look, as much I can. My palm go up. When I lean down in my back, look, I'm gonna do this. Look at where I'm gonna make the grip. Okay? You guys can see? So move this way. So, grab the collar. So I use my legs to push in, I break the grip, right? He's gonna keep the biceps control. I need to have my don't lay down your back, guys. He's gonna get on top. Keep it sideways, okay? Like a full lock, okay? Think about straight full lock. It's super easy to understand if you think about straight full lock here. Now look, my elbow go to my lap, then I'm gonna do this, look. When I extend my back, look at how his leg go out. So look, when I'm here, he keep control. When I start to go on my back, look. Now my hands go here. I drag the leg. Post my elbow in the match, technical stand up. When I get here, make sure you trap the leg. Okay, it really depends the reaction he's gonna do. When you get on top, you need to have the right reaction to do the long step. I let it go the grip, control the hips, long step. Okay, I don't need to grab the collar, okay? I hug the head, Of course, if the person frame, if I get here, the person frame, I grab the collar. Okay, because there's no way to hug the head. But as I get on top, if the guy relax, I just grab the hips and a long step. Okay, in that situation, guys, really remember I have the hips control, right? Right now, depends what he's gonna try to do. If I see the situation, if he's try to use the bottom leg to recompose, I control the bottom leg and I push, extend him all the way. I make him flat and stabilize. I control. If I see the other leg coming through, then I control this leg. Depends what leg he's bringing. Okay, I need to see what kind of leg he's gonna try to use to recompose. The leg is trying to recompose, I control. Okay, it's not wrong. Like both legs is correct. Really depends the reaction of he's gonna do, right? Or the bottom leg or the leg on top. Okay, if it's as you long step, you're not gonna have any grips. As you get here, if you see the bottom leg, control the bottom leg. If he's bringing the other leg, you control this leg. Push and stabilize. You guys understand?
Yes.
Yes? Alright. So let's do one more time. So collar and sleeve. Let's say he's breaker posture. Right? Look, the guy don't have De La Riva, okay guys? It's a hips control. Okay? You step and go sideways. Here. Break the grip. Your elbow go to your lap. Keep it pushing. Your posture, look, my back go this way to release the biceps control. Now I drag. When I drag, I make some grip just to have control of the legs. From here, pulse your elbow is attacking to stand up right now. When you use your hook, look how I use my hook to keep control of the leg. I don't wanna like step in the match and give him opportunity to recompose the leg, and then I'm gonna end up 50-50 X guard. I'm gonna give him a chance to sweep me. All right? I keep control about the hook. When I get on top, I'm gonna trap his leg here. You see how his leg is in my lap? Now, there's no way to keep it go here, this way. His knee shoots here. I go around the legs. I go to the side. Control the hips, long step. If I see the bottom leg, I control the bottom leg. Stabilize. If I see the leg on top, I control the leg on top, push. Drive his hips to the other side and stabilize. You see both positions, I drive his hips to the other side. Okay? See, so from here, his frame, you grab the collar. You need to have the collar to be able to pull him. Okay? Then same thing. 1, 2, stabilize. Or leg on top. You guys gonna have leg drag, trap the leg like this. Maybe you guys already see like this situation when you leg drag. It's super common when you leg drag and when you try to stabilize the pass, the person moves the hips and you get here. Okay? It's the same position, but from different situation. Okay? A lot of times like I start to doing that pass from here. Okay? Like the long step when I drag the leg, I have a trouble. Can you drag please? When the guy make the right reaction, like leg drag, the person do the right reaction, like push her shoulder and the knee go here. The next situation, 1, 2, 3, boom, you lose the opportunity. When the guy push you and move the hips, look, the long step is there. Bah. You know, you have one more chance to connect the other pass. Okay. This is what I believe. Like, if you be able to see the situation and connect different paths and understand what's going on, you're gonna have more success on top. You need to understand what's going on. You need to understand what kind of situation the person doing for you, give for you. You guys understand? Yeah. Yes? Let's try? Yeah. Any questions? One more time, you guys get it? One more time. So here, collar and sleeve, he's breaking my posture down. Okay? Or let's say you try to escape from the bicep, it doesn't work. The person have a super good control here. It's like 1, 2, hook the knee. Okay? Remember guys, if you guys is a competitor, you cannot pass this leg in the line of the hips. Remember that. Keep the hips control, your toes point outside. You don't want to be here and be disqualified, right? Please, no do that and disqualify. Say, oh Bruno, it's qualified. So use your legs to push, break the grip in the collar, bring it here, drag. As you drag, make some grip to be able to control the leg, or just grip here or cup grip in the leg, like this. Okay, you can use bow grip, whatever you prefer. Okay, now post your elbow, keep it hook the leg. When you do technical stand up, make sure you hook the leg. Then you're gonna step. When you step, hips. If you don't see the frame, just hug the head and do it. If you see the frame, you grab the collar, long step. Look guys, when you long step, your hips is gonna shift a little bit here. Look, when I shift my hips, look how it's like up. This is super important. Okay, you don't want a long step and stop here because it's gonna push you. This is the reality. Okay, it's gonna start to escape. The frame here is strong. When I slide up, the frame is not strong anymore. Okay, every time long step is slide up as much you can. It's like a one slide up. Okay, this is super important for long step. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 8 minutes to do that, guys. What you want when you get on top is trap this leg. Makes sense? Like I post my knee in the mat, I trap the leg. When I get on top, I don't need this grip anymore. I go to the other side to avoid him use the other leg. You know, you see the position I have here? Then I long step. Okay, from here, I control, then I long step. When you get on top, you're gonna have this grip, right? You have it here, you get on top. When you get here, here, all the way. My knee apply pressure is leg. You see?
Yep.
Then I long step.
Okay.
Okay? Because this way how you trap the leg, he cannot use this leg anymore.
Okay.
You know, you don't need this grip. Go to the other side. Yeah.
Right from there. Can I just see? Just
The side
footwork on the long
side
step.
And the long step?
Yeah, just right from there.
So here, or I grab the collar and hug the head, right? Now I'm gonna shift my hips, my forehead always lean in. When I do like one, I slide.
Gotcha.
I shift my hips and slide up.
Looks like when you're taking the back and you're hipping out like this.
Yeah. Same thing, same situation. But the common mistake I see the most of the time in a long step, the person do back step and look up. Then the pressure is not in the guy. Makes sense. When you back step and you look up, the pressure go up. You know. So here, look, I long step, but I keep my pressure here. Look.
Nice.
Even if it's try to turn, I'm gonna be able to lean here and apply pressure, or go to the back. Then from here, when I see this, I start to go on my toes. To use like a tripod and use my toes to drive and stabilize.
So when you look, you're coming almost this angle here,
Yes,
right?
this angle, yes. You're right. Because the angle is to kill the frame. You don't want the frame, because the frame here is super strong. Here, right? When I go here, the frame is up. It's weak frame. Then I'm able to come back or go to the back or go around. Okay. It's like a 1, 2. Then go on your toes. Okay, of course, it's everything at the same time as you like when you roll, but when you drill, it's slow to understand, to your muscle memory start to understand what you're gonna do. Yeah, and time. Yeah.
After the technical stand-up, when do you put your head to his chest?
You're right, good. So, after I get on top, I'm gonna trap the leg, right? When I get on top, I trap his knee, I control the hips when I lean.
Okay.
When I lean to go to the long step, I'm gonna have my forehead there.
Okay.
But again, guys, if it for like 2 seconds, I release the pressure and go this way, this leg coming through. This is the reality. When you get on top, you need to be ready to connect something else. You don't want to get on top. Of course, it's good because you escape from the bad position. Remember, you have bad position before. The person break your posture. You have a better position to get submission, okay? And you escape and you have a nice situation now. You'll be able to pass. But as you get on top, as you escape the biceps control, you get on top. When you get on top, you need to know what you're going to do next. You're not going to get on top and stop because the person's going to do something else. So here, when you get on top, your hips, you lean back. Now do it. Okay, but my head go to the chest in the long step every time I lean forward.
Okay.
When I might drop my knee in and do it. Okay? Yeah.
Your outside leg when you're in the leg drag position, are you on your knee?
In my knee.
Stepping?
My knee down.
You are on your knee?
Yeah. If I trap the leg, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I explain here right now. Have a different age to do leg drags. Okay. I like to, when I drag, I like to put this knee down.
Okay.
I like to have this knee down because in my opinion it's better to connect something else if I need. Let's say if his pass is like over, right? To connect duck under pass is better. I already have my knee down. Okay. To connect long step is better because it's easy to shift my hips.
Right.
And I don't like to be here and post my leg. I don't feel I have a nice pressure. I always see if his knee coming through, he's gonna be able to, yeah. Then the X guard's there, or yeah, leg lock, 50-50, whatever. I need to, every time I leg drag, I like to put this knee on the mat.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're putting the head into the shoulder and pulling, how concerned are you with him getting his shoulder off the mat and keeping him flat? Or is that just the game you play when you're
No, it's better. I keep making flat to stabilize, but if he's go off, it's better go to the back. Let's say, if I'm here and if he start to turn too much, it's better go to the back.
Okay.
It's better go around the head and go
So
to
you
the
don't
back.
fight too much with the head. If he comes
I fight a little bit,
Right.
but I know keep it force the position.
Okay.
Because if I lose the time, he's gonna turn and I'm not gonna have too much to do after that. When I realize he start to turn, I apply a little pressure just to slowly him down, then I go. You understand?
Yes.
So I slowly him down. As I figure out he start turning, I slowly him down, then I let it go and boom, top spin. As much as I can. I slowly him down and top spin.
Good
Okay.
transition.
Yeah, it's a good question because this happens a lot. Your long step, the person start to turn, use your forehead, drive a little bit, you figure out his turn, no stay. To not let him like go double, single leg, or you lose the position. You don't wanna like make the guy turn to move. Like a move before he's turning all the way turtle. You understand?
Yes.
I can. So the guy is down here. I'm gonna sweep him again with my back roll right here. As I got here, I'm gonna grab his head, try to reach this hand as deep as I can in his armpit. I still holding his leg right here. It's important to keep the leg on top of my shoulder all the time. Now just pay attention on my left hook, guys. So I'm gonna turn a little bit here. So I'm gonna keep this hook all the time. Now I'm gonna bring my right leg out from here. So there's no way that he can close the leg. So look, I'm spreading his legs right here with this hook and with his leg on top of my shoulder. Okay? So I apply the pressure with my shoulder under his jaw right here. If he's hiding his jaw, I just back up a little bit and work with my shoulder as deep as I can under his jaw. Now I cross, but I don't want to drop my hips, okay guys? Just bring your leg as enough close to this leg. So look, I take my hook out, pass under my knee, and then I stabilize, bringing his arm on top of my thigh. Just make sure you guys get very low here, so don't let the guy push your head inside like a triangle with his legs. So just keep your head high right here and low, and you guys are able to get the side control and stabilize the position. Okay guys, so we are going to the sweep now, from the lasso to the butterfly hook, to the X with the hook, and then we're going to do like a back roll. Okay, so prepare for the lasso, and sideways. Oh, my leg goes under the armpit. Now, as I bring my hook, I drop my right leg inside. Okay, so I drop, hook, bring him, protecting your head with the forearm all the time. The guys here, look, I reach his arm, close to his body,
I'm gonna start to lift his leg, and I'm gonna create the back row right here. Poster left knee on the ground, stand up and get close. Now, continue grabbing his arm, let go of the other grip. I'm gonna go deep as I can with my arm and reach the armpit right here. Bring back, so I back up a little bit, my shoulder under the jaw to create a good pressure right here. I spread his legs. Now, I'm gonna just cross my leg to the other side. So just gonna move here a little bit so you guys can see the best angle. So now, just cross my leg, bring it close to my other leg. So make sure you guys have some space to pass this hook to this side. Open your legs and get low as possible with your head close to his head, so there's not any chance to him push your head inside and close that triangle right here. So as you guys pass, just bring your head high. Don't let the guy push your face towards his legs.
So, also with using that Ezekiel attack where I'm trapping the arm, that's of course I'm baiting him so he'll take his arm out, but there are going to be times where I'm going to actually want to trap the arm and make sure he can't get the arm out again. So now he only has, well, I guess 0 arms to fight me with, since I'm going to be blocking this arm with my shin, and now he has another arm that's going to be trapped using his lapel. So that's going to open up a lot of attacks. He won't be able to defend. He can just lay there and pray and hope for the best. My God, have mercy on your soul. Alright, starting from side control. Again, holding in really tight, making sure my shoulder is in his neck, not on the face, in the neck. Okay, doing the same setup. Take the knee on belly, slide, pin the arm down, staple the wrist, switch the hip, and go ahead and base. I'm gonna go ahead and open up his lapel now. Get as much material as I can. Pull it out. And I'm going to go ahead and trap the arm now, okay? All the way. And I'm going to get that nice and tight here, okay? I don't want his arm to get out. I want his elbow exposed a little bit because I actually am going to be lifting it for this position. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm going to be going for a mounted triangle. And so I want to make sure that I have an entry point for this for my leg to come into. Now, the windshield wipe position that I have on his arm here is going to be very important because now I'm going to use my foot, again talking about prehensile feet and using your toes, using all of your body. I'm going to use that to go ahead and pull that arm close to his body as I'm going to pull it into the belly. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to use my toes to grab the arm and pull it in so I can pinch his arm close to his body, and I'm going to go to a knee on belly. So I want his arm super trapped here and coming up so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay? Now, this leg here can't just stay. I want to go ahead and start bringing my weight forward so I can slide it underneath his head and picking this up. Okay, my knees coming all the way down to the mat. Now I want to go ahead and switch my angle now so I can go ahead and swing my hip around to lock up the triangle. I won't be able to lock up from here. So my knee is going to be close to his arm. I can also use my hand to pick up the elbow. And I'm going to start switching angling myself. So that makes it a little easier for me. And I'm going to use my thigh to really lift that arm up. Okay, right behind the bicep or tricep here. Okay, and I'm still turning so I can go ahead and lock. Okay, I don't want to be square with him. It's going to be very hard to lock up, and I don't want to lock up on my foot. So the more that I can keep turning my angle, the easier it is for me to lock up that figure 4. Now to finish, I can just push arm down. I just squeeze my knees together and put my hip in. Okay, But you also have another option where if you want to attack the arm, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you are having a hard time blocking the figure 4 on top, or maybe you're having a hard time blocking in general, maybe you can't get all the way in, you can always just roll and finish the triangle from the bottom. Okay? One more time. Here, have him side control. Start with my setup. Okay, take the knee on belly, scrape the arm away, staple the wrist, turn the hip, face the leg, lots of pressure making sure he's trapped. Okay, start to open the lapel. Get the gate open, so again, making sure you're getting the material that's underneath the back and the butt as well. So you want to have a lot of material to play with. You can come over the arm, pass, and pull. Make sure it's really, really tight here. Okay, he can't get the arm out. Okay, now I use my toes back here. That's on my shin. That's blocking his arm here. Okay, with windshield wipe position, and use that to scrape and pull. Arm close to the body as I pull my knee to knee on belly. Okay, again coming up, just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and stay connected as much as I can and try and stay low. My hand can also go again to the elbow, so I can start picking that up, making the space already I need. Now I can start bringing my weight forward, so now it's gonna be a lot easier for me to slide and let through. I'm gonna start coming in, and I can't stay square with him, I won't be able to lock, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn. Now look, I'm using my thigh to push the arm across, and I can also use my hand, any tool that I have to push the arm across, so I can go ahead and turn and lock that figure 4. The more angle I get, the better it is for me to lock. Okay? Lock the knotted triangle, squeeze my knees, the hips. You can also tap the arm. Okay? Or if you're having a hard time finishing from the top, or if you're having a hard time locking in general, trying to get this figure 4, again, you can just roll to the side, adjust and finish the triangle from the bottom.
Alright guys, so now we're going to be in a similar situation as the last choke. So I'm going to go for the first one. He's going to defend. I'm going to pull out the same lapel, and I'm going to go for the one that we did before. So I pull out his lapel, I pass it over his shoulder to my hand, and I start going for the choke. A lot of times guys, maybe it's not tight enough, or a lot of times when I don't control this other lapel, he's going to have opportunity to slip his head. Okay, so maybe I'm here and I feel like his hand is slipping. Yeah, so I feel like he's gonna slip my head here, right? So I'm gonna be prepared. I'm gonna anticipate that to counter it. Okay, if I let him slip his head out, and now it's gonna be hard to counter. So as I feel like his hands are going there to slip his head out, my other hand is gonna start coming underneath and getting ready to counter the defense. Okay, so I try to do the first one. I'm pulling, now he starts slipping his head out. As he slips his head out, look, my hand comes underneath and kind of grabs his neck, like I'm gonna go for an arm triangle from the back. Okay, so look, as he slips it out, I pull the lapel towards the back and I feed it to my hand that was waiting right there. Okay, when I get the lapel, I'm just gonna start falling back, escaping my leg again, fixing my hips. My other hand goes on my forearm to block. Now I just pull, squeeze, and get the submission. If your partner is really tough, you can throw your leg over, pull, and submit her as well. Okay? One more time. I'm here, go for a regular choke, he defends, pull this one under. I really try to go for this one. Yeah, I feel like he's defending, so now like this hand goes under, and he gets ready. So look, underneath his arms again, not over. It's not gonna work. So underneath, he goes underneath, slips my hand. So now look, I pull the lapel, pass to this hand. Once it's here, I can't fall to my right side, and I start escaping my left hip, my left leg. So I can even step on the mat, push my body to escape it. Once it's out, I can just basically just protect his head from slipping. Put my left hand on my forearm, squeeze, push, and get the submission. If you're super tough, throw your leg over, pull, and get tap there.
So now we're doing the same thing. João's gonna go for an armbar. I secure the arm, okay, by myself some time. I start stacking him, but now sometimes what happens pretty often, he does a good job on knocking me off balance. He holds on my leg, exactly. He brings me down. So now, now I'm here, okay? Now more than ever, I need to make sure, don't do this. The best way to secure the arm, and by myself sometimes, is always about creating a lock on holding my bicep over the leg, keeping nice and tight. Now once I'm here, the person on top will need two arms to break this lock here. Okay, he cannot just pull my arm free with one hand. So when he's using both hands to try to free this, I'm gonna secure the sleeve lock on the same side of my head. Okay, so I go from the knee, lock, to the sleeve. I can cup the elbow, but the sleeve normally is the best option. Now I'm gonna bring my toes close to my butt. I'm gonna do a big bridge over my shoulder, okay? And the reason why I hold the arm, because I don't want him posting. If I just try to bridge without holding the arm, all he gotta do is pose the hand the shoulder. And he's gonna stop my bridge. Alright? So now look, so what I'm gonna do, so don't bridge first without holding the arm, because then he'll know you're gonna try to bridge. So secure the arm, nice and tight. Now I'm gonna big bridge. Look where you're going. It's gonna make a big difference on the bridge. Now look, turn your hips facing down, step over. Now I can kick my leg and pull myself up. If you guys get stuck, it might happen, let go of the sleeve and pulse quick. And push yourself up. Now we go back to the same move. So now we're here, he's trying to finish. Secure lock. Keep this knee here, careful so he doesn't spin under, okay? And now, he rolls you once already, so make sure don't go forward, straight sideways. Okay, I even sit back on my heel, so my weight's not forward. Look, on my heel, opposite leg up. Now again, slowly, nice and tight, reach across on this side. Okay guys, so back to the same position. I'm passing the guard. João's going for an armbar. Remember, never try to pull the arm out. Bend the arm, lock it, control the knee. Now, I'm getting carried away. I'm going to go forward. He's going to get me off balance. Now look, more than ever, don't go palm to palm. Don't hold your collar. I need both arms here securing my arm. So look, again, same type of control. Cupping the bicep, outside of his knee, squeezing your elbows together. If your elbows are apart, you can start pushing on your elbow, you can start stepping on your elbow. So make sure you squeeze your elbows together, okay? Close this gap. Right here, keep it nice and tight. Now, he does need both hands to open the lock here, to break my arm free. So, as he starts to work on freeing my arm, I'm going to control the sleeve on the same arm on the side of my head. Okay, right here. Just grab, make it nice and short. Don't reach too much, make everything short. The reason why I hold the arm is so he doesn't post the arm as I try to bridge. I need to go back to the top position, so I'm gonna control, bring your toes close to your butt. The closer my toes are to my butt, higher my hips are gonna go, more power on the bridge. So toes close, big bridge, look where you're going. Turn your hip, facing down. Here, I can kick my leg and come up. If you guys do get stuck, post your hand quick and come back here. Now once I'm here, look, keep it nice and tight. Don't do the same mistake again. Don't go forward. Now more than ever, I'm gonna sit even more on my heel lock this way, and opposite leg comes up. Okay, here take your time. If you feel wobbly, sit back a little bit more. Slowly, short pulls, constant pressure on the hands so he doesn't switch for the triangle. Reach across, off your knees, heavy. Now slowly come around into a pass.